Have you ever stopped to think about the air you breathe, the water you drink, or the ground you walk on? These elements are the very essence of life, but they are under a silent, constant attack. Pollution. It's a word we hear all the time, but do we truly understand its devastating impact? Today, we're diving deep into this global crisis, a threat that's not just affecting distant glaciers or exotic animals, but you and me, right here, right now. So, what exactly is pollution? Simply put, it's when we introduce harmful substances or energy into our environment, throwing nature's delicate balance completely out of whack. And it comes in many forms. Think about the smog hanging over big cities. That's air pollution, largely from vehicle exhaust, factory smoke, and burning fossil fuels. Every breath you take in a polluted city could be carrying particles that lead to serious respiratory issues like asthma and bronchitis. It's not just our lungs, it's also tearing a hole in the ozone layer, our planet's natural sunblock. Then there's water pollution. Picture this: rivers and oceans, once teeming with life, are becoming dumping grounds for industrial waste, chemicals, and plastic. This toxic cocktail kills marine creatures, from the smallest fish to the magnificent whales, and it doesn't stop there. It seeps into our drinking water sources, making the very liquid we need to survive a potential poison. The beautiful beaches we love are being choked by tides of plastic trash, a heartbreaking sight that's becoming all too common. Let's not forget the ground beneath our feet. Soil pollution is an invisible danger. Overuse of pesticides in farming, industrial runoff, and landfills packed with non-degradable waste all contribute to poisoning the land. This contamination destroys the soil's fertility, making it harder to grow the food we eat. The produce that does grow can absorb these toxins, passing them straight onto our plates. The ripple effect is enormous, threatening global food security. And have you ever felt stressed out by constant noise? That's noise pollution. The incessant honking, construction sounds, and loud machinery in our urban environments don't just annoy us. They can lead to increased stress, sleep disturbances, and even heart problems. Wildlife is also affected, as animals that rely on sound for communication and navigation get confused and disoriented. The consequences for our planet are catastrophic. Ecosystems that took millions of years to evolve are collapsing. Countless species are being pushed to the brink of extinction, disappearing forever. We're seeing more extreme weather events, from devastating floods to raging wildfires, all linked to climate change, which is supercharged by pollution. Our planet is warming at an alarming rate, and the delicate ecological balance that sustains all life is being violently disrupted. For humans, the health effects are just as dire. We've talked about respiratory diseases, but pollution also weakens our immune systems, making us more vulnerable to illnesses. The food we eat and the water we drink can be contaminated, leading to a host of health problems. The constant environmental stress takes a toll on our mental well-being, too. If you ever feel overwhelmed by these issues, please know that it's okay to seek help and talk to a professional. There are resources available to support you. So, what can we do? It can feel overwhelming, but the power to change is in our hands. The first step is awareness, and the next is action. We can start small. Reduce your use of single-use plastics. Bring a reusable bag to the store. Carry a refillable water bottle, and say no to plastic straws. And of course, one of the most powerful things you can do is to plant trees. They are the lungs of our planet, absorbing carbon dioxide and giving us clean oxygen. Get involved in local cleanup drives or community gardening projects. Every little bit helps. The key is to recycle and reuse. Can it be repurposed? By changing our consumption habits, we can drastically reduce the amount of waste we produce. Protecting our environment isn't someone else's job. It's a shared responsibility. Every single one of us has a role to play.